Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. First of all, this is the list of the Inktober. If you notice, was with Miauti, which is the Instagram and YouTube channel I have my friends. We have a couple projects there. We're having a huge break at the moment, but sometimes we post stuff there, and we decided to do a list for Inktober this year. So regarding the Inktober, basically it's me coming back on drawing full illustrations. Even though it's just black and white and some accents of gray, I still was like, for a long time I didn't do illustrations on my iPad or a sketchbook, nothing very detailed. So yeah, at first you saw I was having a reference for the post because I was struggling with that, so I decided to pull a reference. I had a clear idea of what I actually wanted to do for this first illustration, because when I heard or read the word candle, the first thing I had in mind was to do like a scene of a student, especially witch of course, finding this place full of candles, like a mysterious place that she never seen. And yeah, so my whole process was I would do the sketch very, very lightly with the base idea on my sketchbook. Then on my iPad with the image I'll do like a more simple sketch on top, and then I'll do another sketch layer on top of it, more detailed, with details I want, especially on the character, what she's gonna dress, the forms and everything. So after that I use a brush that I found on the internet. I really like this brush. Really reminds me the way the ink flows and everything. So cool brush. So yeah, here I just like doing the inking and everything. So enjoy the process and I'll talk after, I guess. So here's the final result, and I think it looks pretty cool. I mean, I really enjoyed it. Second day, mask. Okay, I was struggling with this one because I did a sketch on my sketchbook, but I really didn't like any of it. So I just went to my iPad and did some sketch. Basically, it was the first sketch, was the other idea I had. I just looked at my sketchbook and I thought of another idea, so I tried it. At first I wanted to be like something she was like trying to take out of her mask. Yeah, but I didn't want it to show the full hand because since I didn't draw the whole body, so I don't know, and I was in doubt if I used the hand or not. But yeah, I still end up using it at the end. I decided to do like more of a cat mask because I thought it was kind of cute. And yeah, and after that I started to work more on the hand. I had to say those hands actually look pretty nice for what I usually draw, but yeah, had to practice the hands, but yeah. Yeah, here is the final look. I also like this one. Day 3. Okay, I struggle with this one because I had this idea which I'm sketching, I really like the idea and I was like super happy with the pose. But then I struggle with the pose because I somewhat something feels wrong. I think it's anatomically, but I couldn't really understand why. I tried to find reference, but I couldn't really good ones for what I wanted. Then I decided, okay, maybe let's try another one. And here it's me trying another illustration that, not that I didn't enjoy it, but I don't think it was like the idea I want to. I don't know. I just wanted her to enjoy a little bit with the bats. And here she just seems like she's just, I don't know. I really like this one and I kept with him. I was like, gonna work a little bit more on it. Maybe it will grow more on me, and I'm pretty sure it looks cool. So I wanted to give her a different outfit because I was like, I need more witches without being just skirts. So yeah, I really enjoyed the little wings that come out of her back. That my idea was basically she just cast a spell on it and put some wings because she wanted to fly with the bats. And I wanted to do also some simplified bats so it will match with my style, and also nothing very complicated, I think. But yeah, I think this one turned out to be really cool as well. So here's the final look. I really like this witch. I think she's one of my favorites so far. Then skull. Okay, I had like a pretty good idea. I went up to get some more reference because when I draw in my sketchbook, she looked a bit wonky. So I was like, I'm gonna get some reference so I can do this pose, which I really liked, but something still was wrong with it. I just couldn't tell, and then I struggled too much with it. And yet, I think it looks okay, but I think maybe it's her pose, or maybe it's the chair. I don't really know. But yeah, as you saw, sketch over sketch over sketch. So basically when I get to the blue line, it's where I give more the details, like where actually the hands will, with the fingers, the dresses or the clothes she's wearing, the hair. It's more like when I get more into details, and then I can go on inking stage, not worry much about, but sometimes I skip some things and I do on the inking, but I feel more comfortable in doing on sketch, so I, at least if I do a little bit wrong, then I can fix it with the line art. So yeah, I just wanted her to be seated with a huge skull. I thought of my illustration, I don't think it was last year, was it? I don't quite remember. I did a witch with a lot of skulls on her head and on her neck. I think she's one of my favorite Inktober so far. And yeah, I did some bones in her in this one, but not quite the same. And this is the end result. It really looks cool with the shading after. But yeah. Day 5, pumpkin. On my sketchbook, I drew a very cute pose, like as you can see at your right. But then I couldn't really draw that, and I couldn't find a good reference to use the pose, so I decided to go with my usually pose on the ground, like I usually say. So I also had an idea. I wanted to have some spooky but cute pumpkins that would interact with the character in a way, so it wouldn't be just a still pumpkin that has a cut out face. So they're actually like living things. And I don't know, I just really enjoy the pumpkins. I felt like doing a lot of other pumpkins like that. Here I was struggling with the face as per usual. Then I decided, you know what, I'll fix that with the line art, and I quite enjoyed this one. It was fun at the end because I draw something different with her outfit, also draw some little pumpkins, and it looks cool. I actually had a lot of fun also deciding which parts would be like dark and which parts would not be dark. But yeah, that doesn't, I don't know. At the end, it looks pretty cool to me, so I'm happy with that. Day 6, cat. So I really had a cute idea, first of all. Actually, in here I don't have the other sketch. I did another one that I had an idea on my sketchbook, but I didn't end up staying with it, so I decided with a cat. And I was struggling with that part that I'm redrawing 1,000 times, and yeah, it looks weird. Yeah, it just looks weird, I know it. And I tried to look to a reference, but somehow I couldn't draw that, so I just decided to leave it there. And I put some sparks, so I thought, well, mask. But yeah, it looks cute, and this is the end result. Day 7, autumn. Autumn? Autumn. So supposedly we are in October and we would have autumn vibes, which it didn't happen yet because it's very hot. It should be a season of drinking hot coffee, putting some scarves, and leaves would be on the air floating, but it's not. It's really hot, so it's kind of not the same, but I wanted to bring those autumn vibes, catching the mushrooms, being cozy and all that. So she was like collecting some mushrooms and having her happy life with some warm clothes that we cannot wear at the moment. Not that I'm eager to, because I don't really enjoy the winter, but for the weather, it's not really good that this is like this. So yeah. And actually, I did like second time line art, but this is the end result. I remember it was a struggle. Day 8, for the last day of this week, we did Casket. Then I remember why I had such an idea of doing illustration of a casket, which I don't know, it seemed pretty cool for like Halloween theme, but yeah, then when I was drawing some ideas, I was like, this is kind of weird. What she's going to do like with a casket? So I had a couple ideas, couldn't decide on one, and just decided, she's just gonna be sitting on a casket, like she's seeing her late husband, but she's not that regretful that he died, so she's just there putting some flowers. I don't know, it's kind of weird, but she ended up looking pretty cool, and that's what matters. And this is the end result of the last witch of this week. And here's a compilation of all the witches of the week. Let me know which one you liked, and let me know how is your Inktober, because somehow I'm finding a way to put all the work and do the Inktober. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you on the next week for some more Inktober, I hope.